Okay, let's learn how to play Rolling Right Along by Shawn Mendes. So here is how to play the main riff, I believe. And so start by putting your middle finger on the 3rd fret, low E string, which makes it the bass of G chord, which is the G note. And you use your thumb, plug on it, and then your index finger plug on the D string 2nd fret, but you have to use the hammer-on technique, which sounds something like this. Okay, and then you repeat the bass note, which is G, with your thumb. Okay, and then you use your middle finger, plug on the open G string. Okay, and then you plug the bass note again. Okay, so here you need to first put your index finger on the G string 2nd fret, and you have to use your pinky finger to hammer on the G string 4th fret, so you get, and use your middle finger. So it sounds like, okay, this, you put your index finger on the 2nd fret first, and then you use your pinky finger to hammer on the 4th fret. Okay, so next you repeat the bass note. Oh no. Oh yeah, that was right. You repeat the bass note after the hammer on the 4th fret. So, and then you play the G string 2nd fret, so you have to move your pinky finger out like this. Yep. So sounds like, and then you play the open G string with your middle finger. So, and then the last bit you play like this. So you use your thumb, plug on the bass note, and then your index finger on the D string, open D string, and then you repeat the bass note. So if you play a little bit faster, it should sound like this. So, all together. Okay, so the next chord is C major. So we play almost the same as the one we just played, but you just move your middle finger on the 3rd fret A string, which makes it the bass note of C chord, which makes it the C note, and you still hammer on with your index finger, just like the same. So you might move your 2 fingers like this to prepare. So we just changed the bass note. So first you plug the 5th string, third fret, yeah, and then you hammer on with your index finger on the 2nd fret, D string, and then you repeat the bass, and then use your middle finger, plug on the open G string, and then you repeat the bass, and then you put your index finger on a G string and use your pinky finger, hammer on the 4th fret, G string, and then you repeat the bass, and then you play the G string 2nd fret, and then you play the open G string. So all together. Oh no. Again. So again, a little bit slower. Okay, no, that wasn't good. Let me play that again. And then the last chord of this main riff is D. So you move your middle finger and put it on the A string 5th fret, so which makes it the D note, the bass, and then so you plug the bass note with your thumb. Okay, so you plug the A string 5th fret, and then you put your index finger on the D string 4th fret and use your index finger on the right hand to plug it, and then you repeat the bass, and then you use your middle finger, plug it on the open G string, and then but if you play it a little bit faster, it should sound like, and then you repeat that pattern again. Okay, so let me review again. So middle finger on A string 5th fret, and prepare your index finger on the 4th fret D string. So you plug thumb, index, thumb, and middle finger. Yeah. Thumb, index, thumb, middle finger, thumb, index, thumb, middle finger. Yep, but you should play more smooth. And then you go back to the G chord, this one. And then there's the I think it's the pre-hook, I guess. Like let's sing like na 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 na. Yep. So that's when we're gonna play the A minor. So let's see the picking pattern. So with your left hand, you place the form of A minor chord, basically. So use your, but if you didn't know, so I'll teach you. Middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the G string, 2nd fret, and your index finger on the B string, 1st fret. So you get a minor form, like the full form. So let's see what you do with your right hand, how you play the picking pattern. So you use your thumb, play on the bass note, which is the A string, open A string, and then you use your index finger, plug on the D string, so you get, and then you use your middle finger and ring finger, and you plug the G and the B string at the same time, so you get that first bit, and then you go back to, you use your index, plug on the D string, and then the bass, and then D string again, so you get and then you play that again. Yep. And at first you might start play it slowly, and then as you get better, it's gonna sound like it's gonna make sense, you know. Like so if you sing it, and back to the main riff, which is the G chord, and then you get back to the A minor, and the last bit, which is the you just move your middle finger to the 2nd string, no, 2nd fret, 2nd fret A string, and you use your thumb to play, and then your ring finger play on the A string too, but 3rd fret. So it's like B note and C note. So all together. Because that part, it kind of sings like they're gonna say rolling right along, and back to the main riff. Yeah. Let me play that again for you. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Rolling right along. And this part, I guess it might be the bridge. So you just play the main riff, but just the first chord, which is G, and then you play the pattern of A minor that I just told you, like. Yeah, that's it. I hope you get something from this video. You who requested me to teach this song. So this is my first tutorial, so forgive me if this is not helpful in conclusion. Yeah, so bye bye.